When two worlds meet, chaos is never far behind. Morning breaks over the valley. Shadows stretch long across rooftops. The townsfolk stir, carrying baskets, lighting stoves, preparing for another ordinary day. But the air is different today, thicker, charged, waiting. And then, footsteps. Heavy, echoing, multiplying, the sound of stone grinding against stone. The sound of wings slicing the air. The sound of water dripping from unseen shapes. The cryptids arrive. From the forest, from the cliffs, from the hidden groves they emerge. Giants with shoulders broad as barns. Spirits shimmering like water given form. Bird-headed sages folding and unfolding wings as bright as banners. Scaled beasts, moss-cloaked mystics, and more, marching in silence. The town square freezes. Children gasp, then cheer, pointing, laughing, tugging at sleeves, eager to meet the legends they had only whispered about. Parents pull them back, eyes wide, fear spreading faster than excitement. Doors slam, shutters close, hushed voices ripple down the streets. The cryptids tower over homes, their shadows falling long across cobblestones. And the council stands together, gazes sharp, watching, judging. At first there is curiosity. One giant lowers himself onto a wooden stool outside the bakery. But the stool splinters instantly, snapping like kindling beneath his weight. Startled, he tumbles backward, shaking the ground. Children laugh, delighted by the spectacle. Parents do not. At the fountain, a swamp spirit glides forward. With a sigh of relief, it sinks into the basin. The clear water ripples, then turns a deep, luminous green. Fish dart away. Frogs appear where none had been. The children clap in wonder. But the townsfolk recoil, whispering of poison, of curses. On the cobblestones, a feathered sage inspects a cart of bread. It sniffs, tilts its head, and swallows a loaf whole, paper, string, and all. The baker shouts, horrified. The sage only caws happily, as if complimenting the meal. Near the blacksmith's shop, a stone-skinned giant lifts a hammer. He tests it on the anvil, one tap, then another. Satisfied, he smashes the anvil clean in two. The blacksmith faints. A moss-cloaked cryptid finds laundry strung between two houses. It mistakes the fluttering cloth for trapped birds. With care, it frees the garments from the line and folds them neatly into piles, leaving neighbors confused and half-dressed. Another cryptid, long-legged and insect-like, tries to join children in a game of tag. It takes 2 steps, covers the whole square, and taps them all at once. "You're it!" The children squeal with laughter. The parents clutch their chests. The mimic copies every voice it hears. A mother's warning shout, a child's giggle, a stern command from a guard. Soon, the square is filled with echoes upon echoes, a chorus of confusion. Even the fox joins the mayhem, darting between legs, stealing apples from baskets, yipping in delight. The children laugh. The cryptids stumble, bumble, and blink at this strange world. But to the parents and elders watching, every crack, every shimmer, every strange mistake feels like danger. A fragile balance trembles in the square. And into this fragile moment, chaos comes. At first, only a hiss, a single trail of smoke curling between stalls. Then another, and another. The square fills with choking fog. Cryptids stumble back, wings beating, claws scraping stone. Children cough, clutching at their parents. And through the haze, a voice cries out, "They bring ruin! They poison our town! They are monsters!" The hunter's trick has worked. Hidden on rooftops, he strikes again. With a tug of rope, barrels tumble from a balcony, shattering near the swamp spirit's feet. "Look!" someone shouts. "They're smashing our food!" The spirit, bewildered, tries to gather the grain with watery hands, but to the crowd it looks like consumption, like theft. Another rope snaps. Lantern poles crash to the ground, flames licking at thatched roofs. The crowd screams, "Fire! Fire!" And though the sage beats its wings to push the smoke aside, it only fans the blaze higher. In the chaos, the hunter whispers to every ear he can find, They cannot live beside us. They bring only ruin. Drive them out before it is too late. Fear spreads faster than truth. Bob steps forward, arms raised, voice trembling but loud. "Stop! Bob, say, listen! No fight, no fear, family! Bridge!" But his words are drowned in shouts. Too many voices at once. Parents calling for safety. Children crying in confusion. Cryptids growling, wings beating, claws scraping stone. Bob tries again, pounding his chest. "Bob, not hunter. Bob, friend. Bob, family." Still, no one listens. Fear drowns kindness. Panic drowns reason. The council exchanges glances. The giant shakes his head. The swamp spirit hisses in disgust. The sage closes his eyes. One by one, they turn away. "Humans cannot be trusted," one mutters. "They fear more than they love," another sighs. "They are not ready," whispers a third. The council begins to retreat, stepping back into the mist. Their glowing eyes dim, their shadows fade. The town watches them go, half in relief, half in regret. And Bob stands alone in the square, smoke curling around him. He reaches out, hand trembling, but no one takes it. Bridges can be built and broken. If you believe trust is fragile but worth fighting for, stay with us and hit that like and subscribe button.